say PG for no omucha picture be their tray and say they are very, very good team, but they have a bad defense. Now, interestingly, Obia means Susuda, so be saying PG. No, na so far he's been carrying them on. Donnarumma. PG team, you know, only ball, no ball, it drew him from midfield to attack. They play well. Omi are well coached, unlike previous PG team. We know which was a coach. Aisha almost said, see any style of play, because for a coach to convince Dembele, say Dembele free wings one member as a false nine, no, Eden. And I'm only Liverpool boy. Yeah, but now say we're doing analysis. Say the role of Dembele and the Liverpool, because Dembele false nine now bono. Debiano, omo prepro, PG for bad say come and press us. So go pimpia bono, Vitinha, Joe Neves, Fabian Ruiz, omo pass bono. No more dada say bravo, brand press ye. Oh press so man no more pass bono on the atuchi. Dembele debut beje bono from midfield. You remember that analysis that we did? Uba no more bobo no diamo. Look, go in at that television or so. Where Liverpool there? The same thing they see Arsenal there no. Omo do wa mami Arsenal. Omo do wa oba. Either somebody di Nuno Mendes wa na say William Pacho na Dembele abefa ball no finfi. Against Liverpool, similar style. And on the goal against Arsenal, similar style. Listen, way no, they have a good coach, but their problem, because game number 10. Acquire Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Look at the goal. Na Kivicha Kvaratskhelia offer baller during team, but not on team. He was tormenting him. It's a debut and Declan Rice. As you man say. During team, but on team, Kivicha Kvaratskhelia today be about double up. When did you go by? Watch this. Bono Kivicha for ball. During team, but ain't team. Declan Rice entered me care about the Kahubi. So he left Dembele. And only has some low. When the Yana say, Pate or what? Let me tell you this. Pate ebe close to. No, I'm just showing you something. Pate e close during team, but a Declan Rice. As you man say, on never be says space na Dembele eja hono. Watch this. So the entire problem no make us say Pate or necessarily say Pate na be BBO. But Declan Rice will play as an number 8 or cover our spaces no. But Mikel Merino was late and they took advantage of it. PhD it's no game win a year open and run referee disappointing. PhD could have gone 2-0 way a clear penalty. Champions League na level na ye drew. Mistakes be o ho a costly. We when ya ye be 2 legs no na fe na discussing this incident. Clearly, we beat Bukayo Saka, we beat Saliba, and one sans we beat Jurgen Timber. Jurgen Timber, he has no idea where the ball is so. Shade na je kre ni ball so. Na je ni nyina wo say me kwa kwatam me ko bama kwa no na to form. Va wo ho review ho yes boy. Look, referees, they should be very careful. Ebiane say Arsenal no mo ko she goal, Bukayo Saka. Wa je board if you no Mendes say me ko she. Referee, hwehwe che say uhun de oye che say wa nje penalty amanko for ni say referee say foul. Bukayo Saka, he did not foul Nuno Mendes. Then try and someone so na menka Barcelona game no so. Ken, the Etienne say the ma Simeone Inzaghi team eya akono. Ono so see one coach, one master in the 3-back system. Now, no, our the basic rules are unfair. The 3 center backs, no. So we a center back when you normally up a 150 because you need the experience to read the game well. And nothing I mean we can have to today on for Francesco Achebe Niagro. Achebe when you 37 years or 38, no quarter Johnny Muninango still that's so Inter Milan. And the crying one was so big in center backs on the base show with if he on the spine in Diago, the goalkeeper, the center backs, the midfield, and any woman you know on Feniagro. Any woman you know, this is why my conversation is Ken. Simeone team, no one about number 10 and number 9. No, you need to have some level of understanding between the two. It's time will be a necessary understanding no. I to say Simeone team now or the Lazio or the Lazio called Champions League by Munich for Yini Frimo in a round of 16. You know. That team, he had Ciro Immobile and Joaquim Correa. Look at that understanding between them. Oba Inter Milan. Obenya Romelu Lukaku. What did I mention? Lukaku, Lautaro Martinez. Not understanding that was saying. It's a between those two. No, that was saying. He was good. It's a team, no. Debian it revolves around these two players away anymore. As I said, understand them. Now I'm saying Lukaku Koye, Wakofa similar profile, Marcus Thuram. Ediaba. Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez obian for Lukaku because that understanding is there. Now, this is why the problem is. Time and Lukaku no. And then Lukaku in your face, and then Jacoba. Yeah, what difference be a be sir? But many teremini and not of it, what dear. Inti and now not to ram a free team. No, one said, but it's a say Inter Milan they struggle. Omega said team in Yadi, oh, yeah, deal. But they are lacking that to ram presence and we need more. And then we are going to see to ram in the game.
Okay.
Now, and my game no yet interesting because the last time a Barcelona share team about 3 at the back. If you do remember, Dortmund away league. You share Barcelona 3-1. Dortmund is surprising Barcelona about 3 at the back. I want also so Barcelona had problems. Me can the assist you say. Me a sure pass coach Hans Flick knowing very well the experience of one send the players by 15 days ni omobo games close to by 10. I'm saying omobo games bow about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. And also players no more prepare. The Barcelona players are tired. Especially their last game. Real Madrid essence stretching on clearly. Wow, we share Barcelona game. After extra time walk on in the players now to say they are tired. Now, say I want any new one. Say high press and I was a coach no low one kakra. Because game no, ye born we was weak. You were Sansio. Okay. I'm expecting them. I don't expect that too much high line. Yembo, I want to say so kakra. Inter Milan will try and defend because on you say up a good result. Or lose difference of 1-0 crowd because when you say you caught Milan na game ni different. It is an Inter Milan is an idea ni bar. Those little chances Barcelona get. And they said the way wasteful way ni one. And then they need to be very clinical.
Okay.
Me expect Barcelona double chance.
Double chance, Barca.
Okay, Inter hard game. But say Dimarco come on na moody. Dimarco this season who so not because on the Panyadi we pray. Now Agosto ni more defensive. Agosto no to be born as a left center back defensively or you good. Inti san common me so say Dimarco fitness ni nyamba gidi sa. Now oba away game. Then you play Agosto. Send by Dimarco will be fit for the away game because Inter Milan wana who person will attack here. But Salami Yamal no. Ken. Now no share Spain. O share Italy. E wo Euros. Oyo omo dan. Anya Dimarco the ball left back oyo ne dan. Anya Bastoni ni Califiero. Wanya omo tsesa nkwada. Sa kwada no. You don't map a strategy against. Just pray. Say oh who game no so. Because Lamine Yamal the ball ne ba.
Well, now a very close game between these two sides. Small details and a separating size, you know, between Arsenal then PSG. Small details being a separating size, you know. Now a game of moments, game changer, then individual brilliance. And these small details a separating two sides, you know. The first 20 minutes I was a game, you know. You must say PSG for any some momentum, no. PSG for in the first 20 minutes, omunya some momentum, no. Omutimi attract say omo press no to the left side. So you share game na the first 20 minutes anytime we are no PSG for attracted press no about the left side. Left side no baby na un say Nuno Mendes mo eda ento mo attracted pressure no about the left side da. No man manipulate midfield no by omo off ball movements. So the first 20 minutes PSG for edit some momentum munya some momentum omo the pressure AC Arsenal so no. Omo make sure say on be manipulating midfield no with omo off ball movements ɛhɔ ne ehun sɛ Vitinha mo Joao Neves ɔmo nkura ball no ɔmo betima manipulate a create space a Dembele betima be occupy saa space no the moment at the first 20 minutes Dembele be occupy saa space no no ma chance sɛ ɔmo attack ɛwɔ the wide area no ma stretch Arsenal for boku no that was the reason why ɔmo go ni mpokra no yehun sɛ Kvaratskhelia connect abrante e friend say Dembele so clearly the first 20 minutes na team e friend say PSG omo osa momentum no bibia na ekoye de mo omo ana omo timi take his chance no omo take his momenta omo de show omo first goal after the first 20 minutes say we be kan pokra na the time a PSG fo nya sa momentum no abrante e friend say Dembele go no onya passes na 26 sequence of passes PSG for pass e ball no nko ato aso 26 times so the first 20 minutes PSG for ne gather some momentum no. But after 20 minutes, Arsenal ba game nim. Arsenal so gather some momentum no. Arsenal pick omo pieces together. Omo chance say omo neutralize PSG boboko no. Omo create omo chances by problem at Arsenal. FSC kakra ne say omo drew the final third. Sa composure was omo de kill omo chances. Omo nya 3 big chances for game nim. By that composure na was omo nya the ball ne twat nem no omo ntime nya saa de no. And individual brilliance from Donnarumma ewo game nim Donnarumma enra nimre o hwe ne performance 5 saves and oyede ma team e friend say PSG at the time na PSG for hia no at the time a pressure ba PSG so no omunya a goalkeeper otumi gina ne na so e show personality e save e PSG bobuko no sa 5 saves no e bo ma PSG for e stay wo game nim ken meni ni padodo na ya adwen say patena wan bo game ni bi in a way e affecte Arsenal boboko ne kakra eye no kra mani omo ya adwen ye wo games bi wo ho a patasi akande ama Arsenal ankoyi ama pati ankoyi ama Arsenal wenya the best of games by ye wo games ni bi a won se pati wo game ni ma won ni influence and enra game no clearly so what check after the game na pati e trendy ye bo game na pati e trendy because this season say Arsenal be attack on be effective pa na eye Howard Declan Rice ebetima join attack no enti anytime be Arsenal be effective opponent half no na eye Declan Rice when ya lances to move forward and play or ma Declan Rice lances to move forward abra onsro nechi no eye pate so enra na Declan Rice operate as a hybrid obekonu aba enti ama Arsenal attack no when ya sa lances no to operate as it stands now PSG 1-0 win no mkonya ye no eye advantage edema PSG by enye over 1-0 PSG were advantage by enye over second leg you know and they be deciding why and they be qualified by assistance now PSG for no after munya asa victory no omanya that slim advantage omo hwe nim so betima qualify by game no ken to me when they say still na no Paris and they be decided a open kakra 1-0 ni new over for a team friend say Arsenal and a big game no be so Spain Barcelona Inter Milan so we check UEFA Champions League this season the best attacking team in terms of making sure say obeshe goals Barcelona was 37 goals in the UEFA Champions League no club and watch goals say in Barcelona and to bet my target Barcelona say the best attacking team this season UEFA Champions League as it stands now omo be facing the best defensive side UEFA Champions League because UEFA Champions League ni baby ayaba dru no team are unconsidered goals kese pa no Inter Milan wa consider just 5 goals team are we keep clean sheet kese pa Inter we keep 8 clean sheets into the best attacking team versus the best defensive team and the Beshia mini ni padodo na asa ya adwen say team my friend say Barcelona na ye favorite to game we mu because one Inter Milan for form of the game we mu no enye the best losing on last 3 games abro mu Beshia Barcelona omo form na enye the best ana Inter Milan nye boboku okọ Barcelona fi o dominate Barcelona o check omo 6 times o makọ Barcelona fi akwa shia Barcelona no ontimi nkọ Barcelona we lose mu 5 a draw 1 enti Barcelona etina fie no ni Inter Milan aba Barca enya good results ahead of Inter Milan so at the Barcelona eto obi a ebeka say oye favorites ana o check omo nyina current performance this season Barcelona was so say Inter Milan so many obi bia ya adwen say Barca na ye favorite was a game we mu na mum untimi underrate Inter Milan team so this season because Inter Milan team they have experience especially at this level the last time we hear story be say the entire Barcelona setup ni omo metimi abo UEFA Champions League semi-final no omo ndo so say Inter Milan for players no so through this stage experience account Inter Milan always had experience nibi. Again, Inter Milan, in as much as omo form the best individually, omo good materials. Every department on the field of play, from goalkeeper, midfield, defense, every department Inter Milan for good materials and omo good coach. I will bet Manchester United. And to me underrated Inter Milan bobu kono. But dear about these two teams here say omo sia kanya. Hansi Flick and Simone Inzaghi. Omo ye two coaches are omo sanu adwuma no omo team ne so. En fa won say Inter Milan yo man koye no, on Simone Inzaghi say ne sanu adwuma no ho. Hansi Flick in sanu adwuma no ho. So there is a tactical identity at both clubs. For Inter Milan bobu kono. Say omo sia kanya e so clear. 3 at the back. Obe using 2 wing backs. Denzel Dumfries as a right wing back. Now we use DiMarco as a left wing back. Now I got 3 central midfielders. Nicolo Barella, Çalhanoğlu, and Mkhitaryan. 3 central midfielders. Now we use complementary center forward role. 2 players were in him, a different profiles, but more complementing each other very well. No about 2 top. Idea about Simone Inzaghi team here say, I'm emphasizing mostly on compactness. And to who share Inter Milan, only a very disciplined in terms of defense. Only a very compact. That's the reason why so far in the Champions League, only now conceded fewer number of goals. I keep more clean sheet because defensively, only a well organized. And only use so quick transition. Inter Milan 4 players in your team are omoje bo omojina bo ni so che. Omoje bo na no only a very direct. Omo hwe players omo anim ho. Omo hwe Lautaro Martinez. Omo hwe Thuram say omo take it off. Into omoje bo no say no ma try so do opposition have. Into omo make sure say omo use so quick transition. Then again, omo use tactical flexibility and adaptation. Into omo ko share team bia na every star bia de bebe bia no omo timi adapt to star no ma try so neutralize your play. And omo style of play no omo bono omo hoden no e 2 aspects. Oko share Inter Milan under Simone Inzaghi. Now person stop your man. Enti ene Barcelona be win game now. The first thing how on best stop your wing backs no. Inter Milan in use natural wingers. Ente DiMarco and Denzel Dumfries and they provided with. Sa 2 players no more pretty as wing backs no. Say omo opportunity SJ forward da. Omo good deliveries into opposition box. Omo crosses here very good. Omo to me the ball to cut back. Not 3 central midfielders no. I be shooting from distance. And at time you to make key passes. So only Inter Milan ikosia kanya. Baby also they can stop your mono. Omo wing backs. DiMarco and Denzel Dumfries. So in this case, Barcelona ebe limited sa 2 players no. Barca Lamine Yamal or Rafinha. And what say omo pini Inter Milan 4 wing backs no. Omo ntimi nseje forward bebree. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha etimi pini oma. Limitation of forward movement aba. Omo ntimi crossable and feed omo forwards no. So what stop it omo wing so and Barcelona Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. Any my dear friend said the wide press in here. So what's the Barcelona stop it omo wing backs no. Then omo 3 central midfielders. Barella, Çalhanoğlu, Mkhitaryan. Sa 3 midfielders we came in conform credit to me. But me a very good and omo ti omo ho ase. Ball technicians. Omo ball skills was through. Omo ability to calm the game. Come over so a distributive balls no was through bebree. So in this case, I was a Barcelona mum and a control ball ni bebree won finfin ho. And in terms of central control, Barcelona was through or Pedri or Frankie Dion or Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres drop the Beckham ho. Rafinha on the left side move inside the Beckham ho. So much numbers in the midfield a control game make see at the moment. So Barca be winia e how Barca ebe stop Inter wing backs. Na omo 3 central midfielders no ehu so. Sa wo stop sa de na Thuram and Lautaro Martinez omo nya supplies no omo peno. Ba omo wing backs and omo midfielders no game ni so a e ho na omo forward players ne be punish by game we Barcelona be hia nyoma 4 na me de Manuesi Lewandowski nsi akan. Inter Milan defenders no physically omo osoro good in terms of upper body strength. So anka Lewandowski wo ma Lewandowski na be ha omo 3 back no. But in this case Lewandowski nsi akan. So adie be ma Barcelona ahye goals ni nyoma 4. The di kan exploitation of spaces, manipulating of spaces, scanning of spaces, and invading of spaces. Because Inter Milan for be defending very well. Only Lewandowski oba battle with opponents ni players no. So when they be creating spaces in the Barcelona, when they crab on be running into channels, into Barcelona also manipulating space, invading space, scanning space, no more exploiting spaces. And in this case, play on him sad yeni yekesi pano. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal betima attract players at the abandoned chain. Rafinha etimi moving into spaces because oye good scanner. Pedri ebetima breaking lines. A game back wa kin. Adia Barcelona be here. Omo fa ball in true Mrika. Mebeka asem we atrebe won. Unim say Inter Milan team ni na player wa cover distance kese pan meka kire wa yembe show. Omo goalkeeper. The entire Inter Milan setup. Omo goalkeeper Jan Sommer. Distance covered this season was Champions League. 39.8 kilometers. Omo players, outfield players, no, omo mpemrike tu. Omo jina faako. So what's the Barcelona the ball through Mrika? Who say majority of omo players no age no akachi omo. So se Barca use high movement ah. Betimi dey beat Inter Milan. A game back on paper, to be honest with you, Barcelona she game na see as favorites. Barcelona be here good results. Na return leg na nkwankoye di am from Barca.
Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. And now I feel say Arsenal Bobuku from the start of the game didn't understand the kind of assignment they had. No Monty everyone say. So who Champions League now open qualification now in the home side. You share game as here. Unjaima away side didn't take control over the game. No only Monty said you no neighbor home. Now Wababa better the away side. Into Arsenal right from the start of the game. The kind of assignment and that woman no. Now Arsenal Bobuku ni anti asiye. That is number one. Number two, the aggressive press of the Paris Saint-Germain team. Now Arsenal any antidote to that. Anytime Arsenal get hold of the ball, Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal and swing those passes together. So the ball pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the atoato. Now they are building that kind of momentum game and they are compare results. Paris Saint-Germain and yes, Adiano. It's unya born as an Arsenal player. You are going to see Paris Saint-Germain players are more also. Especially players are not more dangerous. Bukayo Saka no many other players no. They create that kind of overload for you. Say the beya unya kwine na wo pretty and so e game nimu. Na o me ha Paris Saint-Germain. It's a mani difficult. Edema Arsenal bobuku no. Point number 3. The interpositional changes of the Paris Saint-Germain attack can a mani difficult for any form of defense or stop you. Game no from the start and I say minute 0. Game le corner him. Ekoko to the 28th minute. Ehwana Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Any desired way. A switch position. We are kwa that way dabre na we so ababe that way dabre. It is all a player. I would defend against these two. Before that warming went into the game. Now we monitor the kind of style they are going to play today. Now we have that understanding. No we how I tackle omono. No more switch position. It's your friend a new player now also ababe down channel. Also ababe another strategy. I'll be mapping the tackle on so and also be defending against or no. It made it very difficult for the Arsenal laterals. Some may handle these players. It's a fail later. Player friend said Julian Timber decided said you obey or call the man-to-man marking. And the OJ ball and I'm the water form. And it wasn't still working for the Arsenal team. Or a quiet fast will go in the buyer. Osman Dembele as a number 9. And in a position back. So the block far ball around the center circle. And the ball push here. Sabreno, not the defensive man of a Arsenal Bobokono, Aqua good the 18-yard area anymore. It's almost defending. Where the defending midfielder is supposed to be, there was nobody because that decline rights Makwa came. Marino who said and moving back. Also to Osman Dembele in China, over focusing on the player, he was focusing on the ball. And on the 18-yard area anymore. Cut defenders now. It's the Arsenal defense. No who come first to handle Paris Saint-Germain Bobo because of the interpositional changes of the 3 attackers over the Paris Saint-Germain anymore. And he played to the advantage of the Paris Saint-Germain team. Arsenal warming into the game the few chances they got before the end of the first half. Now was saying Carlos Martinelli making shots of better Canadian Arsenal. He got a glaring opportunity by far, the best opportunity in the game. When to me I'm born and fan to them, kudos to Edo Naruma. Can you catch Champions League in common once and now bomb Madrid Bia? People talk about Thibaut Courtois. The kind of saves of a Juma or Real Madrid post them, I carry Madrid on even to the final. No, I make it saves our final one jet trophy the Real Madrid no. And now Donnarumma as a goalkeeper was the Thibaut Courtois for the Paris Saint-Germain team. At DBS goalkeeper, he keeping the team. It will game Mubiano, a that crucial save in the first half at the dying embers. It keep Paris Saint-Germain in the game. In the second half, around the 55th minute, he made another save from Leandro Trossard and also keep you in the game. And for me, a Jumana or any broso. But clearly, Arsenal born on boy against Paris Saint-Germain, especially with the defense. Actually, say, Adiana Arsenal here some better clinical. there are a lot of lapses in the Paris Saint-Germain defense because they have one style and it's difficult to make defend it. And going into the second leg, Paris Parc des Princes. Clearly, say Arsenal in Niema year obet me anya bibi dey film, especially when they will go rule any adwuma bi mo Champions League ni no. It is not over for Arsenal, but how to do it second leg ni no has become the problem. I am sure say Thomas Tey party beba na Marino especially be move it to the normal position and say your body mass na ma goals ni ba no. Eniema betimi asesa dia mass na bo boko no. Deservedly na Queen no fata Paris Saint-Germain. They did well and on before the 3 maximum points, but they over. Between Barcelona and Inter Milan Boboko no. Maybe 2 weeks ago, na teams me no way teams are almost the same vision and the focus for this season. No be empire born the target and so betimi age the treble between these two teams. Barcelona they are on course. La Liga no da so, Champions League no da so waje Copa del Rey. So the vision or dream for the treble is still on course. On the other hand, Inter Milan they are assessor because Coppa Italia and AC Milan are you on film. Or you on free movie, you know. On my last league game, on my boy against AS Roma, on my Lucy. It's a league and so na no more than normal science for free. As it's almost trailing Napoli by 3 points. It's the idea says here, Inter Milan war, and it's all be focused. No one play what Champions League anymore. But Barcelona, on the other hand, the kind of quality they have shown this time around, ever yet day the more be after Barcelona bet next year. No one loses such a game. Oh, yeah, no, if you want man. Inter Milan and Casa as a team. The last travels or the Ako Spain, you know, the last 10 travels. Ako Spain, Inter Milan in team Winibi. We draw 7 and we lose 3. It's Inter Milan as a club, no matter the kind of quality they possess. So, Ako Spain about Champions League. It's difficult at the man. So, a grounds are and near man yam from Inter Milan. Apart from that, their last 4 matches, Inter Milan win. In the Champions League, throughout the season, now Inter Milan in more game and conceded 2 goals. But the last game they played in the Champions League against Bayern Munich, almost conceded 2 goals. It's clearly all is not well for Inter Milan. Problem about Barcelona, you free one man, and they might be easy diamomo, and it's on me making sure some midfielder no. I can't tell no glue more bony. He is the pace setter and the tempo setter for Inter Milan team. No. Most of the time, once a goalkeeper and a cheboa, or not a get too close to the defense, no a jebono. No, a carry ball not check passes. No, it will not dictate pace not how a ball beko. If you want to stop Inter Milan, you need film. A clear example was how many AC Milan game. No, one starting game no, or second half. First half, Alsani in a starting year. Clearly, that's how to call because now Alsani in team near Jumano to set a Hanoglu. It is a Barca making sure some will be in a film. No free game anymore. Barcelona being a free room to operate in their midfield because the main orchestrator is out. Baby, I was a Barcelona you careful and it's a Rafinha more game way to send your boy against Real Madrid. No, he had a lot of chances against Real Madrid. The typical Rafinha minimum no one to me and Chibi. So when you Robert Lewandowski, I want him one man. Men disrespect Ferran Torres, many other players on my baby shame no. But so Robert Lewandowski niwa. Players are also standing to the test. The big guys in the team. It is all combined to send your boy against Real Madrid now. A bad game, the especially when this season in the Champions League. Per numbers, on our Barcelona best player. About 12 matches in the Champions League, or 12 goals and 7 assists. 19 goal contribution in the Champions League from 12 matches. Clearly, he's the best player by numbers. It will make sure in the absence of Robert Lewandowski. Or best stepping up. No double Ejumano. Lautaro Martinez. And Rafinha this season, Champions League. May you Rafinha. Lautaro Martinez has 8 goals and 1 assist in the Champions League. On May Rafinha. Per the numbers game, Rafinha is far better than him this season or Champions League anymore. It will make sure so Bejinan and now so no year Jumano because the lead marksman is available. I don't see Barcelona losing. I feel Barcelona should win this particular game. Possibly a 2-0 win for Barcelona. Ken, Sana was all yes. Before the last 4 matches in the day, Nanka will be some young Inter Milan. But per Kwama first of all, last 4 matches, I'm a losing trust. The Inter Milan defensive setup with him. A straight win for Barcelona.
A straight win, Barca. Yemfa and Insuana Membrana made him come because I'm power and so ever. Now, you're also